Welcome to Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Sam Levitt's Furniture. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley here with Greg Hansen. Greg, Major League Baseball is doing something really kind of cool to kick off the baseball season here. They're talking about their franchise four, which is four guys who kind of you identify with the franchise. Now, before we talk about the Diamondbacks, Schilling, Randy Johnson, Luis Gonzalez, Craig Counsell?
Hey, I was going to mention him. He was the best media guy ever.
Right, and now he's a manager
Yeah.
of the Milwaukee Brewers as of 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Arizona's sort of franchise four, or the Mount Rushmore of the U of A. This is not as easy a pick as we would think. Everybody could probably agree that Lute Olson is on there, right?
Yeah.
So you got three more spots. Who's on there?
It depends on your generation, because the younger guys would put Gronk on there.
Of course
no,
they
I wouldn't
would.
put Gronk on. I wouldn't put Gronk on.
Rob Gronkowski spent 25 months here, and they were great. Anyway, yeah.
I put Annika Sorenstam up there and Jim Furyk up there. And now I put Bob Baffert up there.
To me, that Baffert is the guy who maybe best represents kind of what the U of A is all about. I mean, he's born in Nogales, went to the U of A, sort of learned his profession on campus.
He did, the racetrack industry program.
Yeah, the racetrack industry program, and is very proud of his affiliation with the U of A, even now that he's been out of school for 35 years. To me, that's really telling, and he's a pretty darn good representative of the school, I think.
I saw last week numerous times he was photographed at Churchill Downs wearing his Arizona baseball hat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of great.
And the U of A got a lot of mileage out of it.
Absolutely. Is there a softball person?
Jenny Finch is, but now it's been 15 years since she played here.
Right.
But she's still throwing out first pitches at like Bank One Ballpark. It's not even Bank One
Chase
Ballpark.
Field, yeah. You're right, and she was. I was watching a Dave Letterman retrospective last night. They showed her firing a softball off the top of a building through a window.
I know.
So she's still relevant.
Yeah, oh yeah. Lorena Ochoa got nowhere near the mileage that Finch got, but Ochoa was, I think, just as or more accomplished.
Is Amanda Beard on that list somewhere?
She's a Gronk, 2 years in Tucson.
2 years in Tucson, but nationally recognizable by a completely different generation of people.
Yeah, she keeps herself in the mainstream.
Sure.
When ESPN Game Day had their crew here, she was their guest U of A picker, which I thought was a bad pick. I mean, Teddy Bruschi.
Teddy Bruschi. Well, and that's it. Okay, so we're going to go, let's go to baseball real quick.
Terry Francona.
Terry Francona, more so than Trevor Hoffman.
Well, this is a San Diego Padres
fan.
Come on, he's won 2 World Series. He was a National Player of the Year.
Well, that'll do it for this episode of Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Sam Levitt's Furniture. For Greg Hansen, did you actually watch match play this weekend, by the way?
Sure.
I did. It was great. Yeah, it was good. Gary Woodland ruined it for me, but otherwise it was
Kansas guy. Get out of
here. Exactly. I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.